All right, so we're here in sunny Mountain View, and I'm talking to Yigit today. Hi, Yigit.
Oh. Hi.
And Yigit, what do you work on?
I'm the technical lead for the architecture components on Android.
Was there anything that you wish you knew when you were just starting off as an Android developer?
I think I wish I properly understood that engineering is a discipline of trade-offs. There's never a perfect solution, or someone else's solution may not be the best for you. So you should always look at your own use case. Read a lot, read what other people are doing, but when you see them, take a look at what their circumstances were and try to understand and validate their results, then apply them to your own solution. And then always understand that your own solution should be the best for your own use case.
So how did the architecture components team actually come about? What were your initial goals?
Well, we always try to look at the problems developers are facing and try to improve their life. So 2 years ago, we realized we need some more architectural guidance, how you should write the app. So initially it was me, a colleague, we had a product manager and someone from developer relations. We came together and tried to figure out what we should write. And while doing that, we look at all these APIs we have created in the last 10 years, talk to their creators to better understand what they wanted to do, and try to kind of update them for today's requirements.
So you guys started by deciding to write a library about life cycles. How did you come to this decision?
Well, when we asked developers what things are hard on Android development, life cycles were at the top of the list. Life cycles are an important part of Android applications because it allows them to communicate with each other seamlessly, but it also brings a burden on the developer. So we looked at how developers solve it that time, 2 years ago, with all this boilerplate code that they shouldn't need to write. So then we thought about it, okay, how can we create a new library that takes care of all those things for your application so you don't need to think about it, but your application still handles the life cycles properly, hence we have created the life cycles library.
When you were actually coming up with the guide to app architecture, were there any sort of difficult decisions that you had to talk over with the team?
Yeah, definitely. There is some technologies or paradigms you can use that will help you in the long run, but it's a bit of a learning curve initially. One of these things is, for example, RxJava. It's great for reactive programming, and we like reactive programming, but learning RxJava is really hard. So we wanted to incentivize people to write reactive UIs, provide necessary components, and also provide them a nice passage to more complex reactive applications if that's what they enjoy doing.
What was the one most challenging thing about working on the Lifecycles library?
I think the hardest part is that different Android components have different life cycles. They look similar, but they have subtle differences, which are very important. But we didn't want to carry over all those little differences into the life cycles library. We wanted to be simple. So we had to work around some differences between these components and create one life cycle that handles almost all of the use cases you need, and then you don't need to think about those differences anymore. And I think we did a good job on that.
All right, well, Yigit, thank you for talking to me today.
Thank you.
You for making the architecture components library with, of course, the rest of your team. Let's go grab lunch.
Let's go.